Faces of Death. So it is a meta film that references the classic 1978 documentary movie called Faces of Death, where a serial killer is inspired by that movie and he decides to kill people in the same style of deaths in that movie. And it's played by Dacre Montgomery, which is the craziest name ever. He was a great actor. He played Billy in Stranger Things, and he was in Power Rangers, and he was in virtually nothing else. But he's pretty damn good. This movie, he was the best part of this movie. Pros and cons. I'll go with the cons and the pros. Cons are Barbie Ferreira. Her character is mildly interesting, very boring. They spend way too much time on her. Like, I understand she's the protagonist, but you could have just ramped that stuff up. You know, we needed less of her in this movie. Her character is not interesting enough to hold the audience attention, and she takes up like 70% of the screen time, and it was driving me crazy. They spent too long to get going. It was really a pacing issue. That's the main thing of this movie. It's an hour, like 40 minutes. It's still a short movie, but it felt like it was, 2.5 hours. And that was really just a pacing issue. I think if you just cut the script down like 15 minutes, make it a really short movie. Or simply spend more time with the serial killer from his perspective, and it'll be a much better movie. Because like the movie itself, everything around it is good. Like the second half of the movie is great. It's just the first half, getting to the second half, is real slow. Pointlessly slow. Because you know where everything's going. It's very predictable. It's pointlessly, explaining the motivation about this girl and why she's doing it, like, on an endless loop. I get it. You're the train girl, and you're guilty about this thing, and this is what you're using as your motivation, as your job, and why you're doing this. I'm like, you spend so much time on this. So if they spent less time with her character, this movie would be an incredible movie. The gore is great. The cinematography is great. The score, fantastic score. It has great music. The ending is kind of I don't like the ending. I think it was a little cliche. Like I saw that coming. It wasn't smart. It wasn't a smart ending. But overall, it was a good time. It's really the second half that was really good. Like I watched Jeremy John's review, and he did point out something interesting where this guy's shooting a gun in the neighborhood. That's one thing that I thought was stupid. But he himself, his performance, it was really like Silence of the Lambs level. It was, Buffalo Bill status good almost. If it was in a better movie, I'm like, this guy was killing it. He was super interesting. His outfit was interesting. How he was doing was interesting. His setup was interesting. I'm like, we needed to spend more time on that, and I would have loved it. But overall, I'm going to give it a 3.5. I still liked it a lot. I still had a good time. It still kept my interest. It kept my focus. I would like to go in and like edit it differently. I would love if they just reshot this movie and just added more time with him and less time with her, and it would be a perfect movie. Because it was a very good premise, great looking, sounded great. His performance was fantastic. It's just we needed less time with that girl. It's not that she's a bad character. It's that you spend too much time with her character. Isn't interesting enough for the time devoted to her. So, Faces of Death, the new one. Have you seen it? And have you seen the old one? I've never seen the old one. I know it's people say it's fake. Whatever. Doesn't mean it ain't good. And yeah, comment down below. Let me know. My padre was telling me about it. He said it was a banned movie that he and his friends rented back in the day. So, and it was I don't think it was theatrical release. I think it was a banned VHS. You had to go ask the store if you get on like top shelf. So interesting stuff. Before the internet, before you could see everything easily on the internet, on Reddit.